Hey everybody, Jen here. I have a super special guest. This is mi primo. His name is Abel, or he goes by Abe the Assassin. So say hi, Abel.
Hey, what's up, Abel? How are you? The Assassin.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like is that like a Latino thing? You think, like to pick the word assassin? Because when you first came out with that, you were little when you first started DJing.
I was a younger man, yes.
Yeah.
I was maybe about 18, 19.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
And we were kind of like the assassin.
Oh yeah, it wasn't my fault. Like I didn't do that to myself.
Oh no?
No. It was
Really?
It's a long story of.
You were slaying beats.
Something like, yeah, let's just say that. Let's just say that.
That sounds good. Okay, so yeah, that's so wild. I mean, I was actually one of the first grandchildren out of, I don't know, 30 or something like that, 40. I don't know, the number got out of
Big number
control.
now, yeah.
But so yeah, it's been really neat to watch Abel grow, and I just remember when he got into DJing, it was like, no, you have to, like, you know, have a real career. Like people were really telling you that, and
they did.
And
quite a few people said that, and it just kind of turned into something that ended up being a career for me. It was always a hobby, and it still is, but it's eventually, you know, led for me to pay for my bills and my kids and support my family with it. So it's something I think works well for me so far.
Yeah, I think I really think that's so cool, because I don't think very many people think they can make a living doing what they love, and I think that's really inspiring. But how old were you? I mean, because we have an uncle, shout out to Uncle T, Turntable Records. Where is it now? Still in South First?
Still in South First, West Mary, yep.
Yeah, there you go. But so he had the record store, and then Abel was... Abe.
It's his fault. I can blame Uncle Tommy for me doing this.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you.
Because he was a DJ, and then I mean you were in there just as a kid.
Yep. Just going sneaking in when the record store wasn't open and checking out like all the music and playing with the toys, which were the turntables and mixers and stuff, and that's how it evolved.
Yeah.
So.
One of your buddies just gave you a whole bunch of vinyl, so I mean Abel's old school, man. He can still spin with the vinyl.
Yeah, I still bring vinyl to some of my events, just kind of like more of the laid back ones, just where I can go out and play the stuff that I don't have to play on the laptop every weekend all the time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I know. I know what those are. So you've just been working, you've managed to make a career, as we talked about, doing what you love, and tonight you're at Handlebar.
Yep.
Okay, and your schedule, do you have like a website where people can like...
I do.
You do?
I do.
I didn't even know that.
It's abetheassassin.com.
Okay, well there you go.
Spelled correctly, and it's there. It's kind of current sometimes.
So, okay, sometimes it's current. All right. Do you post daily?
I mean,
you're good on social media. That's something else that I wanted to bring up.
Yeah, my social media is where I usually use Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. Like, just whenever I have events, I'll post them up, or if I'm at something or have something going on, I'll put a schedule up, and that's pretty much the easiest way to do it these days.
Yeah, Abel gets some really good interaction, and we were just talking a little bit earlier that, you know, there are some studies that say Latinos actually use social media the most, and yet maybe just are the kind of underrepresented. So I think that's cool. Like, you know, Abel really... I'm sorry I keep calling you Abel. He's always going to be Abel to me. They call me Jenny, so let's, in all fairness.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah. So just really doing a good job of grasping onto new ideas. Are you using Snapchat?
I don't. It's a little too young for me, I think, at this time. I see a lot of companies and corporations that are picking up on it.
I think it's coming.
I mean, it definitely is. Like, the way we looked at Twitter, which is now like 10 years old, and Instagram, you know, a few years back, everything just changes and evolves, and you have to keep up with that. People are using Periscope and all these other different social media outlets that you kind of have to keep up with to be in, I guess, the what do you call it?
Hip.
The Twittersphere and the Atmos world and the book of faces and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't tell you that I was going to ask you, but like, what's something that you like about being Latino?
What I like about it is
besides having some rhythm.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Sometimes that's there, but I mean, it's just it's the respect for our culture. You know, we're native Texans. Probably, are we second generation, I believe?
Third, right?
Okay,
wait, Grandma was first generation. Grandma
they were first.
Vargas was from Spain.
Yeah.
And Grandma Hernandez was born here. Hernandez.
Yep.
and then we're third.
So yeah, it's. I mean,
I don't speak Spanish, but do you speak Spanish?
I speak enough to
fluent.
order
Okay.
any kind of menu
All
off
right.
of any restaurant. I can get that, and I
Yeah.
understand it. But the sad thing was, like, growing up, it wasn't really taught to us in my immediate family, like my parents. It was kind of something that I regret was shunned against back in their days when
Yeah.
they grew up. So it was like, you know, if you went to school with an accent or something, or, you know, you actually knew Spanish and you spoke in Spanish, you would get reprimanded for it. And that's kind of something that I think was instilled in our parents.
Yeah, that
And I think
stinks.
that's how we kind of suffered that lack of, you know, the bilingual.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's.
I'm jonesing to learn Spanish. I mean, it's on my list to like. I just need to submerge myself because we don't have enough opportunity really to practice it in a way here that
Right.
like you really like get it in. But
Aside from ordering food and getting after your kids.
yeah, right. You know all the little stuff, but we can still feel the music. That was something. I just got back from Puerto Rico and I was
yeah, I
like,
saw that.
oh yeah, I'm feeling this.
I did a.
I don't know what they're saying.
Yesterday, I did. It gets me sometimes because I did like a wedding yesterday, and it was country and Colombian music. So they're like, "Can you
Oh.
play cumbias, but nothing Tejano?" I was like, "Well, that's all I really like. That's my forte. Like I can do Tejano, but the Colombian stuff, I was like, okay, South American. Let me think about this." So I had to like kind of reach out and hit up some other people and ask them for some music, and you know, it's a. And then when I'm playing it, I don't know what they're saying, so I
Yeah.
could be playing some. You know, I can hear a little
Get
bit
low,
of it,
get
but
low.
every now and then you'll catch something like, oh, I shouldn't have probably played that lyric.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that's funny.
I try and instill, like, I have 4 kids, so I try
Yeah.
and instill like them learning Spanish, and my wife is more fluent. She speaks both languages,
Oh.
so I have her like speak to them.
Good.
I have to remind her, like, keep talking to them in
Yeah.
Spanish, and I try what I can, but I don't want to mess it up. But anything's better than nothing.
For
so.
sure, for sure. And yeah, and we keep finding that in general that
A lot of people our age they just don't.
They don't,
They
no.
didn't grow up learning it. They took it in. They took
Yeah.
it in school, and then that was it. You know, after
Yeah.
they got that check on the book, they
Yeah.
were like, "All right, I'm done." And then it goes back, and as adults, we regret it. So
yeah.
enough of that subject. Let's cut this shorter.
Okay, well, on that note, is there any advice that you want to give Latinos or people that want to do their own thing, or just in general? We were just kind of talking about putting yourself out there, and I mean, how do you do that in a way that you're not really concerned about what people are thinking? You're just doing your thing.
Yeah, it's just having confidence in yourself, and just going out there, and having somebody like moral support from friends and family is always great. Do your research. The internet's there for you. There's the world at your fingertips. Just look into something, aspire to be what you want to be. Go and shadow people. That's how I kind of learned my career and path, is to hang out with other people and just learn from them. Take a page out of their book, put your own twist on whatever your career may be, or your passion or your loves.
I like it. We're going back to the old school apprentice days.
Yes.
You
always.
fight. Actually, let's not even get into that.
Yeah.
Abel, is there anything I didn't ask you about you want to tell them? Oh, look how Abel's all retro.
Oh.
Ninja Turtles. What was your favorite Ninja Turtle? Let us know in the comments
I'm
below.
gonna say mine was probably Donatello or Michelangelo. And it was, the nerdiness
Yeah.
of it and the wittiness of the other one was just kind of mine. But
Yeah, they were good. They were good guys.
Turtle
Even
power.
I liked them. Turtle power. All right, guys. Yeah, I will make sure that I link up Abe, and if you're in Austin, come check him out. Ask him, maybe you can ask him to play a song. Actually, I don't know. DJs maybe don't like that. But in any case, come down. He's doing a great job, and I just really like that, we're supporting Latinos in whatever venue that they are expressing themselves. So we will see you guys next time. Adios.
Peace.